Feel like I'm talking about service a lot here in these last few videos, but this is the serve section of the book, so I'm telling myself that's okay, because that's what we're all about here. So this is, talking about your reputation, and there's this story, I read it in an Earl Nightingale book, but he talked about you can't go over to a fireplace and say, give me heat, and then I'll go cut up the logs, I'll make sure that they're dry, I'll bring them in and start the fire. You have to do all of the hard work. You have to go cut the logs, you have to cover them and store them. And when it becomes winter time or when it's cold, then you bring them in and you start the fire. So I think the idea here is you have to do the work first. So your reputation, you can't say, okay, I'll get a reputation and then I'll, work on it. So that's not how it works. You got to go in and put a lot of hard work in to build your reputation and respect. You can't just expect people to respect you, and you can't just expect to have a great reputation. And I think the way to do that is like I've always say, is service, but I think it's prioritizing people is the way I've always thought about it. So it is really good to block out times to get work done. So I'm going to block out 2 hours because I have this proposal that's due at the end of the week and I don't want to wait till the last minute. Absolutely great thing to do. But if a teammate calls and they need your help for 15 minutes to get through, help with an estimate maybe that you have particular knowledge about, or something you're particularly good at, and you can help them out for 15 minutes and take a break from your proposal, then that's your priority. You need to prioritize people as much as you possibly can, whether it's a customer or a teammate. And if you're always doing that, always thinking, okay, how can I serve this person? And I don't just not answer my phone because I'm doing something, or hey, that's not my problem, and it might not be your problem. So there are people that say, this is my job, this is your job. They come together here and there's no gray. Like, I'm gonna do mine, I expect you to do yours, and that's it. And then there's people that kind of live in that gray area, who embrace the gray area. And that's where reputations are built, or in that gray. Anybody can come and do their job, not worry about being a team player, maybe be really great at it, but not go out of their way to help anybody and just say, not my job, not my problem. But if you work in that gray area, you'll create that reputation, and the payoff is huge. And it says, your reputation precedes you, which means you've built this reputation. Now you have something to work with. So if you say today, hey, I got to get this proposal, I can't help you today, people 100% understand, no big deal at all. And people are going to go out of their way to help you and serve you, and they're going to pass around your reputation. So it just makes it easier and easier. So the new person comes in, hey, you're going to work with RJ on this one. I mean, you can count on that guy, so you don't got to worry about anything. Or is it, hey, you got to watch out for RJ. Here's what he's going to do. Here's what he's going to try to do. Here's what he's going to say in this situation. So there's times where I've seen people coach people, so especially new people, on how you have to deal with certain people to get something accomplished. And that's not the situation you want to be in. You wanted to say, hey, you're going to go with RJ. He's just going to, you'll be fine. He's going to take care of you. He'll get it done. So that's going to take you far, and that's what I keep kind of preaching here in this section of service, because it's so powerful.